I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Join me for a moment of silent prayer. Amen. All right, we will go to approval of agenda. I think everything is on as it should be. So is there a motion to approve the agenda?
So moved. Support.
All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Agenda item 4 is the time that we provide at every city council meeting for citizens to address the council on any issues that are non-agenda items. I'm not sure if anybody's here to do that, but we welcome you up. Okay, good. Then we will go ahead to agenda item 5, which is exhibit 1 in your packet, and that's approval of the minutes from May 18, 2026. If you had a chance to look those over, if you have any questions, or I'd entertain a motion for approval.
So moved. Support.
Okay. Questions, anybody? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Agenda item 6 is resolution proposing to dispose of city-owned real estate exhibit 2 in your packet. I think, Matt, you were going to
Yes.
address that.
This is a parcel that the college is, they're working on developing that site, the grass lot there between Mulder Auto and Taco John's. And in the course of working through that, found that the city actually has a parcel there, a 30 by 90 parcel that we have. There are some utilities on that, but that really is of no use to the city. We propose transferring that to the college to do that, and we would maintain an easement where the utilities are on that. So it is a portion of a development that actually used to have lots that aligned Concord Place. It's called here on the map. I think it's probably Colorado actually, but
I was going to say Concord's down by
the other direction there.
Yeah.
But so that is for whatever reason that was in city's name. So the process for doing that is to set a public hearing for the next meeting to dispose of that.
questions from that.
They own everything around that, correct?
They do,
As
yes.
far as
Yes,
what touches it?
exactly.
Question. Anything else? So this requires a resolution to set a public hearing to dispose of the city-owned real estate for June 15, 2026. So is there a motion for that resolution? Okay, good. Is there a second?
Support.
Okay, support. And since it's a resolution, we'll do roll call. Andrew?
Yes.
Mark?
Yes.
Brett?
Yes.
Derek?
Yes.
Excellent. Okay. And then agenda item 7, a resolution proposing vacation of utility easements, which is exhibit 3.
Yeah, so similar situation as far as process goes, a different scenario here, but you have all the lines on the page. Hopefully, picture that the 3 highlighted lines are the original property lines for the originally platted development. Access Holdings built several duplexes on that on the properties there and divided up the lots accordingly. Through that process, it was overlooked that there are 3 side yard easements here. So one of the duplexes actually being sold, and during that process, it was found that those easements are still in existence. So we propose setting a public hearing at the next meeting to vacate those easements. So that is not a property transfer; it's just an easement vacation.
Okay. But it requires a public hearing, that's right, yeah. So we need a resolution for that to be a public hearing at June 15?
Right.
Okay. Is there a motion to that effect?
So moved. Support.
Any questions, anybody?
Yeah, Matt, do those get moved? I mean, do we still need easements on each side of that duplex?
We do not, no. A lot of times with the original plat, we're never sure if there's gonna need to be, access to the rear yard for like an electric line. And so a lot of times we'll put easements along every side yard. They're in the building setbacks anyway, so they're there if we need them. But, we don't, since it's all developed and utilities installed, we won't need any additional easements, but it's a good question.
Any other questions? And since it requires, we said resolution and we've had a first and second, I'll go ahead and do a roll call. Start with you, Mark.
Yes.
Brett?
Yes.
Darren?
Yes.
Andrew?
Yes.
Excellent. Thank you, guys. Agenda item 8, Access Holdings Dutch Front reimbursement. You want me to?
Doesn't really, I mean, they just reached out to me
Okay.
and, since Kurt's not here anymore,
Yeah.
and said that they didn't realize they needed to submit enough to get the full reimbursement.
Okay.
So they had an additional invoice that they submitted to get to their $100,000 that you guys approved back in April.
Okay.
So
So they submitted the invoices then, and the recommendation now is that the council approve the additional $26,033.70
right, and
payment.
that gets them to the 100,000 that they were.
Okay, that they were awarded in April.
Yes.
Okay.
Did the Dutch Front Committee look at these receipts or invoices at all?
Well, Kurt had looked at the first ones, and then I had the second one, but he usually does that on his own. I don't think they go to the Dutch
I
Front,
think they
Yeah.
approved
the original, but then he just takes care of the invoices.
In April.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Any other questions?
And then with this is, I don't know, maybe not the right time to ask it because it's more of a general Dutch Front thing, but like, is the city reimbursing for the entire just front, or is it for the Dutch elements of the front? Because every business has to have a front to the building. I just caught some flack in the last 3 weeks about why did the city approve now $100,000 for 4 shutters and 2 pulleys?
So as far as
I didn't know how to answer it.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Dutch elements are certainly reimbursed for that. That is really, I think, on the Dutch Front Committee to look at. They will need windows either way. They'll need siding or brick, whatever it might be. So like the facade. In this case, it was reimbursable. They could have done something different had it not been a Dutch Front. That's really. Yeah, it's kind of hard to know, would there have been a window there anyway? Could be, but is there a Dutch element to that window, and how much of that window is
there an incremental dollar amount that they went up to try to match a architectural detail? But yeah, I don't know where you draw that line. So
yeah, but is that what the policy is? Is that we're just reimbursing for the entire cost of the front of the building, or is it
the Dutch features
Yeah.
are the so that's where the line gets a little bit.
Like in April, correct me if I'm wrong, Janet, but then the proposal we got was from the Dutch Front Committee, right?
Correct.
So it's kind of like planning and zoning, whatever.
Mhm.
So they have their own, I don't know, do we have an ordinance in our,
There's an
Ordinance in there?
Mhm.
we could look at that maybe and see what it reads. I'm not real sure, Mark, how to.
I didn't know how to answer that
Yeah.
question.
I know, that's
Yeah.
a good question.
Yeah, because to that person's view, they thought that's what they said. Their quote: 4 shutters
Yeah.
and 2 pulleys. There's no way that costs $200,000. It's like, you're right, that wouldn't.
Yeah, but they have to have the receipts, right?
Well, in the one I have, I mean, it's not detailed. I
Okay.
don't know what Kurt originally got.
We can dig into that.
Yeah, if we need to, we can.
That's a good question though, yeah. Sorry, you had to, well, it's hard, and it's hard to, yeah, I get it.
That's the question.
Yeah, no, it's a good question. Those are good to answer. I forgot where we were. Oh, we just, if
Well, if you want to wait.
if you want to wait
Yeah.
for the, or, to not approve this time, we can table it till June 15 too, if you want to.
Well, I just don't know what the process. Obviously, the building's built, and it's been approved.
That's what we had agreed in April, yeah.
Agreed to, and so. Yeah.
You're okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah,
We'll
I'm
just
okay with
clear-
moving on, but it's almost like you gotta for the next building that's coming.
Clean it up at the initial,
Yes,
yeah,
maybe The Dutch Front Committee can talk about that.
yeah, yeah.
Sure. At the building
How many are on that? I
stage.
forget. 4?
I mean, Kurt was one.
Kurt was 1, yeah, that's right. And you probably could answer that, but
Andrew's on the Dutch Front Committee.
Andrew is,
Hi.
Who
yeah,
else?
from us.
Who was?
Like who else is like in the community?
Mike Hoffman's on it. Norm Mulder's on it. So
John Bunsen.
Yeah.
John Buntsman, yeah. So, we did not have a motion yet to approve that, right? Good question, though. Is there a motion to approve the $26,033.70 to Access?
I'll make that motion.
Support.
Okay, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Good. Agenda item number 9 is a renewal application for Special B retail alcohol license from Waldstrom Meat Market. Everything is in order. Janet, make sure of that.
Yeah.
So is there a motion to approve that renewal application?
So moved.
Support.
All those in favor say yes.
Yes.
Opposed? No. You said yup. Does that count? Okay, agenda item 10, resolutions in support of workforce housing tax incentive program applications. I'm gonna turn that over to Ryan.
And everybody should have the
Yep.
updated plan.
It's
here. We
exhibit
have-
4.
Yeah, 2 local developers, not just one, that are applying for the Iowa Workforce Housing Tax Credit out of Des Moines. Rock Solid is Joe Vanderstelt and James Korselman, as well as the Wheelinga Properties. Both have multi-unit townhomes. Rock Solid has a single 4-plex townhome that actually it is by the resolution that the city, I just was reviewing that today, but this resolution that the city did is anything over 3 units can apply for the 10-year tax abatement. So it is approved according to the resolution. And then the Wheelinga brothers, they've got their 4-unit, so 16 total multifamily units that they're applying also for the Iowa Workforce Housing Tax Credit. So we'd love to have both of those approved for consideration for the 10-year tax abatement. Did we get a year, Janet, on when that resolution was passed?
It was
For the 10-year?
2024.
The resolution for the 10-year tax abatement.
10-year.
Yeah, that was,
Well, our plan was updated in 2024,
okay, gotcha.
Initially,
but it's been around longer than that. But
yeah, when
That's great.
we had, didn't we do that with the apartments?
Yeah.
Yes, they got it. Yeah.
That was when we were kind of in need of,
Yeah.
There were just
housing.
some questions around when we
Sure.
actually started that program, and I was glad to do a little research and try and figure out exactly what that started. But it was the Hillcrest.
Hillcrest,
program is
that's
where we began the 10-year tax abatement for multi-unit housing. So, just as an FYI.
and maybe that's something that council could relook at some point. You know, at that point, we really needed housing, and
I think
And
that's
I
a great suggestion.
if we need to go 10 years.
we're-
I mean, now, it's,
We have, I think it has been successful. We have a number of
Right.
apartments now. Do we need to have this additional incentive? I did check with Lamar's. I checked with a number of other localities around us. I only got one response. So I'm going to do a little research the next time we have this conversation, because I do think my understanding is we have probably the higher end of what our other communities are offering for multi-unit. Granted, we're at that point where we're getting filled up. We've got a number of them, and this incentive is probably due to be considered.
yeah, which is good, but we sure don't want to discourage people
Yeah.
either. We want to make it fair, I think, yeah.
Make it fair, make it similar to some of the other communities.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be pulling some information
Okay.
for that.
Okay.
So.
Do those need to all be built within a certain time frame to get this? I mean,
Yes.
because that was kind of going to be structured out over so many years.
Yeah,
correct?
exactly right. Now, when they apply for this with IEDA, If they're putting all 16 units, they will have 2 years. Once they're awarded, they'll have 2 years essentially to be done with the project. So if they're putting all 16 in,
I think it's 3.
3 years, you're right, which is actually two building years, because they get awarded in like October, and then they'll start, and then they'll have essentially 2 building years to get it done. But you're right, it is 3 years from start. So
I know where Wheeling is. We're going the Vanderstelt and Korsman property. Where is that fourplex going?
it would be right south, just directly south of Hillcrest. So
Oh.
there's 4 lots that are multi-unit lots, R2, and they would take one of them, most likely the closest one to Hillcrest. So.
Other questions? Concerns? 2 resolutions, do you think, Janet? Yeah. So if there aren't any, is there, we'll start with Rock Solid Rentals. Is there a resolution to approve that abatement?
So moved.
And it is a resolution, so I'll start with you, Brett.
Yes.
Darren?
Yes.
Andrew?
Yes.
Mark?
Yes.
Excellent. And then the willing of property, we also need a abatement, we need a resolution motion for that.
So moved. Support.
Okay, and I'll start with you. Did I start with you? Start with you, Darren.
Yes.
I'm missing Olivia here. Andrew?
Yes.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Excellent, thank you. All right, that takes us to administrative reports. Matt?
Yeah, you bet. Last Wednesday, appreciate everybody who showed up to the Wasser Park, Wasser Family Park dedication. They unveiled the sign there, so that was a really nice event. So thanks to all who could attend that, and yeah, park getting a lot of use right now, I think. So they have a something that the council received in the city mailbox for retirement for Marty Gussmiller. That'll be June 10. So pass that information on to you there. With the health system, keeping up with that, we had hoped to close on the property purchase from them here in the next couple days, getting the paperwork and the abstract and deed updated. That they've officially approved the sale. Now we're just waiting for the paperwork. So Sir Jason has an update on a few projects, but certainly that time of year where things are happening and a lot of construction and utility work. So lots to keep people busy with. And as you know, we have 2 ads out for staff. One is the code enforcement officer, and then also park and rec assistant. So continue to accept applications and move through the hiring process there.
Good.
Go ahead.
Okay, Janet, do you have anything? No. Ryan?
Just for closed session.
Okay. Jim? Kent? Jason?
Just doing a well project this week. Doing some controls upgrades that we have to do. So that started today. They did some work, and then tomorrow we'll be running some more water and main. But I think we got a good plan to get that all knocked out. So it's been an ongoing project that will get checked off the list. 7th Street's kind of at a hold still right now. DeLoss is it's some stuff up, so they don't want to open up a bunch of. Right now, we're still a little ahead of schedule with all the curb and gutter work earlier than expected. So no concerns with schedule there yet. And then West Transformer, we were supposed to power that up last week. We ran into some mechanical issues. We had a actuator motor that failed on us when we were trying to bring it live. It really separate from the project itself. So now we got a couple weeks. We got to wait for that part to come in. That transformer should be coming live after that. We got going on this week.
Glad you can find stuff to do.
Yeah.
Thank you. Dan, you have anything? Okay, Council, Andrew?
Really? Vote tomorrow.
That's right, it is vote.
Got that one.
Yep.
That's all I have.
Mark, you have anything?
I think Olivia's brought it up too. I think maybe next meeting or this one soon, it'd be good to have a discussion about the hotel motel tax rebate. I just kind of thought the end of the year, fiscal year, might be a good time to address that. So next meeting would be maybe our last chance. Just doing some looking. I think Orange City is the only town that accepts 4% hotel motel tax instead of the full 7%. So
That'd be good.
yeah, it'd be nice to maybe talk about that at the next meeting.
Okay. Anything else?
No.
Nope. Brett?
Nothing?
Nothing. Darren?
Nothing.
The only thing I forgot to bring, I did have a thank you note from our Queen and Court, just for the support from the city and the gifts we gave to Pella. Good for us. They take care of all that, so, but it was nice to get a thank you from them, so that's all I have. Now we go to agenda item 13, which is a closed session for Iowa Code Section 21.5.1J concerning real estate. So in order to go into closed session, we need to have a roll call vote.
Yes.
Motion.
We got a motion.
Motion.
I'll make the motion.
Oh, there you go. So it's point- And a support to go into closed session?
You did, right?
You did? Oh, sorry. Okay.
Now, yes.
Yes.
Yes.